everyone, it is Tuesday. Wait, it's not Tuesday. Frick! Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. Me and four of my friends from across the world, we're starting a YouTube channel collaboration together, and it's called the 5 Foreign Friends. Yeah, kind of like the 5 Awesome Girls, but we're not all girls, and we're from around the world. 2 of them are from the UK. Then there's one from Canada, and then me and another guy are from here in the States, from opposite ends of the country. So I think it's going to be really entertaining. If you guys want to check it out, we're starting the videos this Friday, starting on the 1st of October, and we're going to run it for an entire year, so make sure you check it out. It's going to be pretty awesome because we're going to have so many different kind of cultures involved in this. The Canadian culture, the England culture, and then the American culture, so it's going to be really entertaining to see us all come together. A lot of us have been friends for 5 or more years. We've known each other for that long, basically. So this is going to be really entertaining because I don't know about some of the other ones, but I've actually never... The only person I've talked to in person, no, not even in person, but over the phone or over like Skype or something, is the guy that lives here in the States. So I've actually never even really talked to these other people at all. So it should be fairly entertaining. I'm gonna really like that. They can just see how kind of typically nuts I am. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. So I wrote this really creepy poem for my creative writing class because she keeps making us write more poetry, right? If you're like me, you like reading poetry, but you can't write it. I mean, really? I'm horrible at writing poetry, right? So I write this creepy poem for a sestina poem, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically you're taking your first stanza of 6 lines. That last word in your line has to be the last word in the rest of your poem. Like those 6 different lines, 6 different words, you have to end in a certain order all of your lines for the rest of your stanzas on those words. So horrible like idea, right? So I take this poem I wrote like 4 years ago about this guy basically beating his girlfriend or wife to death, and I take that and turn that into a sestina poem, right? So I'm rewriting it, write all this stuff. Basically I'm writing more of it than I'm taking from what I wrote before. Normally what I do is I take it to her on our revision days and have her read it, and she usually cuts half my poem. That's usually how it goes. Well, she canceled class this last Friday, so I didn't have the rewrite time with her that I would normally have. And yeah, I got my poem back today, right? Because she always gives it back to us on Wednesday after we've written it, and she grades it, right? I'm expecting, since she didn't get a chance to read it and cut out half my poem, I'm expecting like out of a 5 out of 10 points, right? No. This is what I get, right? I got a 10. A 10! I got a perfect score on my poem. And it's so creepy. I mean, look how long this sucker is, right? Adios, see you guys on the flip side. The door. Back presses against wooden door, doorknob cutting into bruised flesh. Ear straining at whispered sound, heart thunders in her chest, the cry for peace of mind, anything to give her hope she will live past the night. It seemed his temper rose when night came. He found she locked the door. Hands beat on it, but it wouldn't give, refusing him the need to bruise flesh. Huddled in the corner, a mighty cry made her body jerk before the sound of splintering wood erased all sound belonging to the silent world of night. The startled gasp gave her away. The cry to keep him from breaking down the door added fuel to his fire, his need for flesh and blood not yet quenched. So to give her peace of mind, he claims to give up his tiff and let her sleep sound if only she will tend his injured flesh. Silence reverberates across the night before she refuses to open the door. She'd known it wasn't over. His outcry broke her heart and finally made her cry. Once she had loved him, would give him anything he wished, but that door now separated her from the sound beating he would have imparted that night. Still she felt the beating on her flesh, his hands splintering the precious flesh, making eyes sting with tears and her cries stick in her throat, not allowing the night to have her scream. She would not give in, not while protected by the wooden door. Wood breaks at midnight, he sees his flesh, the wood lies in splinters, her body does cry. Finally he gives, but her silence is sound.